Hey, what's up guys, we're going to be playing some Blastoise today. Now for the build, for emblems, we have 6 green emblems and 6 white emblems. For held items, we have special attack specs, energy amp, and focus band. These are going to really help out Blastoise in his build that we're going to be running today, which is going to be the water spin. So we're going to use water spout with rapid spin, normal, and Hydro Pump Surf build did get a little buff with Hydro Pump doing a lot more damage, and Surf giving Blastoise more of a shield. But right now I want to feel like OG Blastoise when he first came out. I want to feel powerful, so that's what we're going to do here. Here, our main objective, or at least what we want to try to do, is try to get as many stacks as we can at the very beginning here. Here I am, somewhat helping Alolan Vulpix take some of the HP. I let him have that one. I don't get that one, unfortunately, but I have 2 coins right now that I can turn in right now. I'm going to just go ahead and run to the objective and try to score. I see enemy Blastoise here. Not a big problem. I'm going to try to score, try to get some stacks, but I don't think I can, so I eject button out. I get 1. That's pretty good. Enemy Blastoise is pretty aggressive right now. So is their Crustle, but I have Focus Band, so that helps me live their onslaught. So I'm gonna go and fend off this Blastoise right there. Unfortunately, we don't get him, but we do end up getting this Crustle right here. He overstayed his welcome. There, I'm playing in the bush, sort of so that he can't auto attack me by using his the stone. I don't remember the movie, but that stuns you, so that you can't do that on me when I'm in the bushes. Here I'm going to use Hydro Pump, push them back, try to get Alolan Ninetales get some more experience. Unfortunately, my jungle did go top, but then he went bot for some reason. That's something you don't want to do as a jungler. If you commit to a lane, you go to that lane. You don't switch out, because it's just not a good play. You're wasting time, and it's not a good thing to do. Here I'm level 5 already, so I've evolved into War Turtle. So we're going to try to be a bit more aggressive against the enemy Squirtle who hasn't evolved yet. I'm placing my water spout on him, and I do get the kill right there. So we're going to go ahead and try to stack. It's going to be really hard with Crustle there, so I just call out retreat, because I know I'm not going to be able to stack. It's going to be really hard to do so. Here I'm going to try to get some, if any, of the Alterias from the enemy jungler. I don't get any, but it's still something you want to try to do, because you might get something out of it, and it's not a bad thing. Here I accidentally used auto attack to just sort of let my water spout on the Bonairy that my teammate was going for. Here I see that, so I'm going to just use that there, because I know he wants to try to score, but I'm not going to let him. I'm trying to get more experience, just try to farm on my lane here. I see that the Regis are going to be up in a bit. The enemy War Turtle is up, so that's going to be a bit of an issue, because he is actually Hydro Pump Squirtle. He's not going the same build as I am. But here I knock him out, and I kind of overstay my welcome there a little bit, but not that much. I do manage to get away, and I managed to get a red buff out of him. So it's not the biggest, it's not a bad play to sort of overstay right there. Here I see that the enemy support is here, so I'm just going to try to do my best to sort of pick at them, but not really be able to KO them. Fortunately, our team was able to secure bot lane, and so here we kind of just, our jungler comes in and does things, and he uses his Unite. He manages to get 2 KOs. I managed to get a KO, and I'm going to go for a stack, which is really nice, because I think I'm at only 2 stacks right now. Here I'm trying to go back to stack, try to stack. Unfortunately though, we should have waited on using the Regieleki, because it ended up not really doing much for us. In the sense of, like, it just destroyed a very weak tower. Here I use my eject button to sort of get out of the way of Crustle's X attacks, and I just use rapid spin to get away, because I'm pretty sure that more of his teammates are going to be coming by soon, so I don't want to die, because I have both buffs up right now that I managed to knock out from an opposing Pokemon. So here, right now, this is kind of mid-game. Right now I just want to level up, try to get as many levels, try not to get into fights, try not to let the enemies score here. Crustle's still trying to score, but me and Ninetales are not letting him. We're kind of like just pushing him back. Here I do a little bit of a misplay. Here I go and help our Scizor, and unfortunately I pay the price and I get knocked out for it. Unfortunately, there was just too many of them. It was just too much damage on me at one time for me to do much. But it's alright, I guess. Ninetales is still top, so he still can defend. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go up there, because I know they're going to need help pretty soon. As we see, Ninetales and Scizor both go down. Here, I'm going to go, and I do manage to pick up both kills here, which is a pretty good trade-off. You know, they both got one of our team, and I managed to get both of their teams. I got back the buffs. It was overall a pretty good KO for me right there. And Regieleki is going to be coming up soon. I see that the enemy's Alterias here are up. I'm going to go for those because no one's there to contest me, and even if they do, they can't do much to me. And the good thing is I did manage to get all of those Alterias, or at least for the most part, most of them. Here, the enemy Scizor was doing some pretty good damage against me and almost knocked me out. So I had to go back. And unfortunately, I do leave my Garchomp there. Maybe I should have united, but I didn't feel like that was necessary, because we would be down to unite. Here, we see Surf, Hydro Pump, Blastoise, really just kind of being annoying, honestly. It is kind of annoying to go up against a Surf, Hydro Pump, Blastoise. It can be very challenging, especially if you're a Pokemon that needs to be closer in range. Here we do a little combo between me and Garchomp. We unite, and we get all of them pretty much there that were fighting against us. And we do get Regieleki once again. Here, same thing. You kind of want to start farming again and try to do as much. Here I see that my whole team went pushing with Regieleki. That's one thing you don't really want to do, is push with Regieleki. I've played so many games where I go with my team to fight with this Regieleki, and it ends up just not being the play. It always comes back and bites us in the butt. Here I'm going to defend top lane. Unfortunately, I don't know how they lost. I don't know how Lone Ninetales lost to that Crustle. It was a huge bummer that Scizor didn't go and stop him. He could have if he had tried. Here I'm still kind of just sitting there. I don't personally like to just sit here waiting for the enemies, because it's always a what if they don't come, you know, type of deal. But here I see that they have Blastoise, Clefable, and Scizor and their support there, so it's going to be really hard for me to try to defend them. Here I also want to get level 13 before Rayquaza starts. I'm going to try to get these buffs real fast, just because I know that they're up, and they're free experience, and they give me buffs. Would they be useful on me? Not the most useful. They'd be better on like our Dragapult or our Garchomp, but it's experience that we need. Unfortunately, my team sort of does a lot of misplays here, and I use my Unite, and I'm just rapid spinning on them, trying to prevent them from scoring, playing on my goal so that I can continue to get shielded and an HP buff, and they can't really do much to me there. Here, same thing, rapid spin to sort of get in them so that I prevent scores from happening. I don't get many kills there as much as I would have liked, but I do prevent a lot of scores from going in that could have cost us the game. Here, unfortunately, the Crustle does go and score against us, so we have to kind of push this, but not really. But we Dragapult is on our team, so he just immediately destroys Rayquaza's HP. And here we are just trying to score against them. Here I'm trying to keep my Rayquaza shield up, because that makes it easier for me to score. Here I'm going to try to move Greninja away from the team fight so that my teammates can score, and I still have my buff. My buff requires a shield, but I think I lose it there against enemy Scizor, which gave me a lot of trouble in this match because of how much HP he was regenerating. Fighting him just took way too long. I mean, look at this. There's 3 of us right here. I mean, for granted, he is playing on his goal, so he is getting HP and shield from that, but there's 3 of us there, and we couldn't even get him down. So here, I sort of noticed that we already won. The game is done. They can't do much. Here, I just unite because as a sort of like a BM, bad manners type of deal, because we won. Anyways, this build is really fun to play as Blastoise. If you want to play as Blastoise, this is a really fun build that feels defensive, feels attackery, and just overall it's a good thing. And we do a lot of damage. We do 103 damage as Blastoise. That's pretty crazy to consider he is a defender. We got 12 KOs there. Pretty overall good game. And anyways, guys, if you did manage to like this video, please go ahead and give it a like, subscribe, leave a comment with any Pokemon that you do want me to play as next, and I'll make sure to do it. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.